As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Oh, good. This thing is still attached. Okay, so injuries? Any? No, Yep, no, I'm all still here. Where the heck am I, though?
The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Is that who I... Oh, my... What is... Oh, that poor guy. Well, you're gone. I'm not... I'm gonna check your pockets. You don't want anything left behind, right? Thank you. Sorry. Hey, Shadowheart. Shadowheart? Can you hear me? Wakey, wakey. Shadowheart? Okay. Listen, can you wake up? We're gonna need to get out of here. Yoo-hoo!
You're alive.
Yes.
I'm alive.
Also yes.
How is this possible?
I have no idea. Dramatically timed divine intervention, maybe? I mean, that's how most would write it if this was a story, so, maybe it's that.
The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest. Though, I suppose it's not impossible.
You never know. So, do you happen to know where we are at all? Like, I know you just woke up and all, but any ideas?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Can we not call them that? I mean, maybe we should. Maybe it'll make it cuter. Little monster. Like, he's got this little monster kind of swimming around, but at the same time, ugh. You say we, so I take it you want to stick together?
We need each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Why do I feel like a last-ditch effort for company? But you know what? I'll take it. Let's get moving.
One thing.
Yeah?
Just before we go. I wanted to thank you again.
For what?
For freeing me.
Oh, no problem.
It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that.
Anytime. I was happy
Lead
to
the
help.
way.
Me lead the way? Me? I have like zero sense of direction, but sure. Why not? Couldn't hurt, right? Is that just a gigantic tentacle on the... Yep. This is great. I love it here. This place is beautiful. Well, there's a door there. Do we think it leads anywhere, or... I could try lockpicking it, but my lockpicking
We
is...
get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Has to be. I mean, I'd say I could lockpick it, but like I was mentioning, it's atrocious. My lockpicking is horrible. I gotta get better at that. That's one thing that, like, I know I could get better at. Maybe our time traveling together will...
Those wretched things.
Oh, good. They're there. Will allow me to hone that skill. Oh my gosh. You don't mind, right? Just, nope, nothing in there. Okay. Just checking. So, are either of you my friends? No. Okay. They're coming straight for us, though. Shadowheart, I didn't get to give you the, I don't want to say the update on
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
my fighting prowess, but it's not the best. I will not lie to you. So I'm gonna just, give you some of that. So that way when you can come over and do all of that. But in the meantime, I'm going to just take out them. For you. Right? You're welcome. And then, of course, this guy's coming closer too. They really are creepy looking, huh? Like, really and truly. Can you kill one or both of them? Okay. That was great. Really good at that, new friend. Please don't hit me. Ow! Ow! That hurt, in case you didn't know. Okay, I couldn't kill them like you can. I kind of came close to it though, right? How did you miss? They were like, never mind. You know what? I don't want to be that person at all. He's gonna hit me again though.
I need to hold on.
And that hurts. Excuse me. Well, I just up here. You know how it goes. Now can I kill you?
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
You know, you're not the first person to say that to me today, yesterday, recently. Was it today? Was it yesterday? I don't know. Recently. You're not the first person to say that to me in recent history, and I don't know how I feel about that. So what do you think? Straight through or over? I mean, I kind of want to see if there's anything else left in the ship, you know? Or whatever this is. I assume that this is part of the ship. I mean, why wouldn't it be at this point? But... okay. Up there? Or what's up here? Fire. Lots of fire.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Hey, Shadowheart. Does that portal look like it's going out of control to you?
What's going on
Dead
with that
goblins over there.
Yeah?
Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
unstable somehow?
Yeah, no. We'll definitely check that for supplies. But first, listen, you gotta know, if we're gonna be traveling together, I have a really bad habit of touching things I shouldn't touch. So, you might need to save my butt a couple times. But I'm gonna touch it.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yep, no, 100% gonna be touching this.
A hand? Anyone?
A hand? What do you... like... a hand? Hand? Kind of thing? I mean, sure, it's an odd request, but... if you really want one...
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand?
Oh!
Anyone?
Yeah, sure. Hold on a second. Gonna consult my dice before I do. You know how it is. No, I don't think anybody knows how it is, Zoe. I think you're the only one that has to consult dice for this kind of stuff. But we'll see what the dice say. Oh. Yeah, no, the dice say I can help you. Don't worry.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
All right, just hold on. Like, to me, to my arm. While, like, pull you out kind of thing.
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At this? Like, introductions or something else? I'm kind of terrified what the something else could be.
At magic.
Oh, okay.
Say, but I know you.
You
don't
do?
I? In
Maybe?
a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant from my days in... No. Yeah. I was there. Yeah. Before we go along and start talking about that, how'd you get stuck in that stone thing over there? I'm desperately curious.
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall.
You too.
As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Oh, me? Well, let me tell you, I took control of the ship. I landed it as best as my capabilities would allow, which is why you see everything burning right now, because I can't land ships. But then again, I did land it kind of sort of safely because it's not a complete ball of fire, and some of us did in fact survive.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue?
Exactly.
Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy.
Yeah, maybe.
Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Did you have to say it like that? Like, there are so many other ways you could have phrased this whole sentence than that.
No use sugarcoating it, is there?
That's fair.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite?
Yeah.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yes.
It's a process known as seromorphosis.
I heard that.
And let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor?
No.
Surgeon?
Nope.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
I mean, I can
You
knit.
seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Me? No, I mean, I can tend to like basic wounds and stuff like that, but no, not at all. Actually, I was gonna ask you the exact same question, because if you could rip this thing out of my head without killing me, that'd be great.
And it looks like we're both starved for answers.
Yes, we are.
We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
I mean, yeah, sure. That sounds like a plan. You're more than welcome to join us. Shadowheart, do you have a problem with that, or?
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved.
What?
Or something to that effect.
Can we never say that again?
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
Oh, you're
It was
welcome.
an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Listen, don't even mention it, Gale. I was happy to help. All right. So this, I don't want to go like that way. Oh, right, Shadowheart. You mentioned these goblins. All right. So I guess we'll see what. Oh, that's great. This goblin. I mean, they've got good stuff on them. Like, looks like some supplies. Is that like a hatchet? I don't know what I'd use a hatchet. I mean, a weapon. So oh, well, their weapons are gross. You'd use it as a weapon, girl. That's what you use a hatchet for. Is there anything down
There, a mind flayer. And
there?
it's hurt.
Do we
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Do we just shoot it on sight, or do we try to help? I don't want to help it. I don't want to talk to it. I feel like, though, we should... I don't want to say, like, put it out of its misery, because, I mean, I don't care if it's in pain or not, but I don't want somebody else to stumble across it and, you know, try to help it, because I think it's, like, a nice creature or something. Does anybody have a... Never mind. You know what? For once in my life, I got this. Let me just see if I actually got it. Yep, I did.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
I kind of want to know if there was anything in its pocket. Do mind flayers? It had a skull. What was a mind flayer doing? Never mind. I don't even want to know what a mind flayer was doing with a skull in its pocket. I didn't know they had them. I thought I'd check, and that's gross. Did you hear that? Oh, hey, you doing okay up there?
Harry, I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Oh, did you find us? Like, yeah?
In the grass.
Okay.
You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Others? What others? How'd you know I killed? I didn't kill us. Us is, well, I hope fine. But yeah, like if you need help, why can't you do, wait, hold on. Hold on. Why can't you do it yourself? You got a dagger, right? But listen, I'll just, sure, why not? I'm in the helping mood.
There. Can you see it?
No. I don't even know where you're looking. Oh.
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Okay. What is going on? If this is a robbery, first of all, there are mind flayers. I've got this weird thing in my brain / eye kind of thing. I've met new friends, so, you know, there's that. I have nothing in my pockets. I'm still in my outfit from like the stage performance I had to do. Was it yesterday? I don't even know how many days it's been, but I'm still in that. I got nothing in these pockets. Do you think I can fit anything in these pockets? I don't have any money. What are you looking for?
I just need information.
Okay.
I saw you scuttling about on the ship.
I was on the ship.
You're in league with them, aren't you?
Who?
Those tentacle...
No. Oh, not this
Your
again.
mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Okay. Listen, I kind of sort of don't know, but I also do know. So there's a mind flare worm tadpole thing. Like, it's in our eye. The other person I'd met mentioned something about, like, if you don't get it out of your eye and stuff, you'll turn into one of them, which sounds like it's gonna suck. So, all of that.
The worm.
Yeah,
Of course.
I know.
That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Oh, no apologies needed. No. No, I mean, I totally and completely probably would have done the exact same thing if I was in your shoes. Well, ish, I don't know if I would have tried to trick somebody, but I too would have been angry. But I'm so glad to see that we're all caught up now. So if we could move on.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Please.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
You too. I mean, it's nice to meet you. I too am from Baldur's Gate. Ish. Let's go with ish.
Is that so?
Yeah.
We clearly move in different circles.
Clearly.
So, do you know anything about these worms?
They're probably gonna turn us into mind flayers and kill us. That's pretty much all I know, and that's all I need to know, because I want it out now.
Turn us into...
Yeah.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we back that up for a second? Did you say control these things? I don't want to control it. I want it gone because, you know, turning into a mind flare and all.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Sure. All right, listen, I've got some other friends, but do you want to join and we can all hang out together kind of thing?
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
Did you have to say it like
And
that?
you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am, exhausted. We've been not at this for a while, but oof, it's been a minute. I don't know when the last time we slept was. So do we find a spot to make camp and then keep looking after we get some sleep? I mean, isn't it that they say that there's no better cure than rest when you're not feeling good? So, you know, maybe we should go look for a place to get a good night's sleep. Also, I'm hungry. Anybody else hungry? Can anybody cook? By the way, I'm trash at it, but can anybody? Oh, I think that this looks like a really nice place to camp for a bit. Hey, Gale, right? Did you want to talk about anything before we hunkered down for the night?
Another joins our merry band. We'll need to keep our wits sharp around him, I think.
Oh, Astarion. Yeah, probably a good idea. Will you tell me a bit about you since we're going to be traveling together?
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. and if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Did you say a library? How big? At some point, I'm gonna have to hear all about that. But, you have to probably have a ton of stories, right? About your adventures, or are you keeping those all like close to the chest kind of thing?
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Kind of. All right, fine. I'll leave you be. Just know, I want to talk about your library. I'm super curious, but I also want to know just more. Need more material for whenever I get back to Baldur's Gate, that's for sure. Hey, Astarion, do you have a considerable amount of blood floating around your area that you've set up? But anyways, do you want to talk?
Need something?
Not particularly, but do you mind telling me about you?
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city.
Oh?
It's all rather tedious.
Well, it sounds like it might be. But, yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave you be to get cozy in our new home for a bit. Hey, Shadowheart. Whoa, you have set yourself up quite the cozy little area. Did you want to talk about anything?
Astarion's an interesting find.
Yeah, he is.
Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
That would be nice. That would be really, really nice. So maybe we should get to know each other a little bit better?
Must we?
Maybe?
No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Oh, okay. Sure. I guess I was more just looking for conversation. Plus, we're gonna have to, like, rely on each other to not get killed. So I was thinking, it would help if we just knew more about each other.
Easy is often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Okay, sure. If you're not comfortable, I won't press. But if you change your mind, I've always got a bottle of wine somewhere. I mean, I don't right now, but I could find one and we could chat.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
100%. I'll leave you to enjoy your book and your tent area. Oh, we even got a nice little pond out here. Okay. Pond. A little bit of water. I don't know. It's pretty, though.
Go to hell.
Right. And a good evening to you too, Gale.
Ha! You're a good sport.
I try.
Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless.
Almost.
But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
Hey, Gale. What's on your mind? You want to talk about it?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti.
Oh, did you have to say it like that?
That's not abstract.
No, it's not abstract, and it hasn't been for quite some time. However, I guess, we could sit here, worry about it, stare into the fire all night, and just think about the doom and gloom of everything, or we could try to make the best of a shitty situation, find somebody who could help us, and keep going. And I guess that's what I'm going to be choosing to do.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Stop saying it like that. Stop calling it the wee one, Gale. Or anything like that. That doesn't make this any better. At all. Astarion, did you hear what he just said?
Your magician seems dour tonight. Must not relish the idea of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
I mean, I can't say that I don't agree with you. This is normally when I'm working. Kind of. I mean, sometimes there are like daytime shows and stuff like that, but a lot of times all the places I've found and taverns and everything to perform would have me at night or, I don't know, stuff like that. It's weird. This is definitely weird, but how about we give it a try? It needs to be fresh tomorrow, so what is it Gale said? The wee one doesn't get too hungry before we find a healer? That's gross. That's still so gross.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot.
To say the least.
I need some time to think things through. To process this.
All right.
You rest. I'll keep watch.
You're sure? Really? You don't mind? All right. Actually, yeah, thank you so much.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
You too. Hey, Shadowheart. How's your, little monster doing kind of thing? Still hungry?
Doing the rounds, are you?
What?
You'd better get some rest.
Okay. What? I'm confused.
What were you two talking about?
Me and Astarion or me and Gale? Because I was talking to everybody, but I'm so confused.
You and Gale.
Oh, Gale! We were discussing the next steps and how we probably should find a healer.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
Oh? You don't trust Gale, or?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer.
Agreed. 100%.
You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we can find a healer, the sooner we can get this thing out of our head and us back to normal.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
You too. You know, the moment somebody says we're due for some good fortune and all of that is the moment that good fortune stops falling in your lap. I know from experience, and I feel like Shadowheart has now cursed us.
Falling into your trance should have been as easy as breathing, yet peace eludes you. You recall a wild wood, touched only by the Telquasir. The world around you breathes. Fire spills across your thoughts. Dragon's breath. The tadpole slithers, twisting deeper into your skull. Your head is about to burst. The memory consumes your mind, corrupting the trance.
Yeah, okay. Listen, walked my dreams before. I can do this now. This is just a memory. It's going to go away. It will not claim me. Maybe the dice could agree with me today of all days? No. Okay, good. Great. Thanks, dice! Why can't I get one night apiece? Why?
Hell surrounds you, flames licking at your body. The tadpole in your head convulses. Agony bursts behind your eyes, and the whole world goes